From RareGem Productions, this is Let's Get It Together.
Support for Let's Get It Together comes from the Kwame Building Group, delivering total value through pure construction and program management services.
Support also from Proficient Chiropractic, 2050 Woodson Road in Overland, Missouri. Call 314-447-0725 with Doctors Everett and Tipler, changing the way St. Louisans think about their health. And from Miss Piggy Smokehouse, 10612 Page Avenue, with the best barbecue west of the Mississippi and a smoking barbecue Sunday buffet from noon to 4 p.m. Call 314-428-7776 and visit MissPiggySmokehouse.com. In the classroom, grab a notepad. Today we learn about what's in store for the return of MegaFest and how this year will be even more grand. All this and more, so let's get it together. We'll be right back. I'm Jade Harrell.
Let's get ready for some football! My Pink Purse fundraiser presents the first annual Fantasy Football Draft Party and League, Sunday, August 25th from 1 to 6 p.m. at Orlando Gardens, 8352 Watson Road. Register online at survivalessentials.com. Proceeds going to My Pink Purse.
Miss Piggy Smokehouse, 10612 Page Avenue, with the best barbecue west of the Mississippi. Presenting Star City recording artist Fred Walker, performing his sexy jazz music show Fridays from 4 to 8 p.m. and Sundays from noon till 4. Call 314-428-7776 and visit MissPiggySmokehouse.com. RareGem Productions proudly presenting the positive.
At Proficient Chiropractic, your health is about more than backache and neck pain. It's about optimal function of your whole body. God created the body perfectly and magnificently in His own image. The power that made the body heals the body. The central nervous system is the master controller and lifeline. Let the doctors remove the stress from your nervous system so that healing and life can better flow from above, down, inside, and out with no interference. Proficient Chiropractic, 2050 Woodson Road, Overland, Missouri. 314-447-0725.
Let's get it together!
Come on in, everyone, and take your seats, please.
This is the classroom, where we get a front row seat to expert instruction, information, and access. You won't leave the way you came. This classroom is all about knowledge, and knowledge is power, and the power is yours. Now, let's get it together. Bishop T.D. Jakes is a recognized pioneer of an out-of-the-box, cutting-edge style of film. He uses entertainment media to help shape cultural messages and bring people to Christ. The MegaFest annual conference brings together Manpower, Woman Thou Art Loose, Mega Kids, and Mega Youth, and now the International Faith and Family Film Festival. In the classroom today is Bishop T.D. Jakes, senior pastor of the Potter's House, located in Dallas, Texas. We're already looking forward to and know how dynamic MegaFest is, but it is even more mega this year.
Yeah.
So we're talking international faith, but in a way that talks about film.
Yes, we are. We've added, we've already had a laundry list of great pastors and singers that are going to be joining us at MegaFest, and our Woman Our Loose, our Manpower, they're all going to be convening in the city at the same time.
Yes.
And it's just been amazing, the excitement that exists not only throughout the U.S., but around the world about this event. And so I'm glad to get an opportunity to talk to you about it. All engines are turning toward Labor Day weekend here in Dallas.
Yes.
But a new element we've added is the Faith and Family Film Festival, which people have an opportunity to go around and look at different films and meet many of the actors that are going to be on site, as well as producers, and we're going to have workshops for people who want to get into the film business and better understand film opportunities that exist, how to get scripts in, and how to get opportunities. So it's really a great opportunity to be a part of that. And the Faith and Family Film Festival is something that has caused such a buzz for, people are excited about it.
Well, it seems like it would have possibly been a challenge, as it has been, to even just break into the film industry with the message of faith, with a message of family, and I'm just very excited that you're pressing toward this. How is it that you decided to move forward in this?
Well, most people know me as a clergyman, but I also have a production company that up under TDJ Enterprises, and we produce film. We produce plays for years.
Yep.
And then the plays graduated till we did a movie with Reuben Cannon called Woman Thou Art Loose, and submitted it to the Santa Barbara Film Festival and won the best film of the year.
Yes.
And then got a contract with Sony and started producing Jump in the Broom and Not Easily Broken, and then Sparkle with Whitney Houston, and we're even shooting a film right now in Canada called Heaven is for Real.
I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, we're real excited about it as well. So all of that was born out of that journey.
Now, was this a natural progression for you? I mean, you were writing, prolific speaker, dynamic man of God. How did it move into film for you personally?
Well, for me, I love it. I just love it. It's something to get to express the creative side of me. My wife is a drama major, so she's passionate about it as well. And my kids did major in drama. They created drama.
Right.
You know how that goes.
Drama personified.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
now they're grown up and they're starting to take the helm of these various initiatives that we're doing. And I had no idea that Hollywood would take me seriously.
Exactly.
But I think it was just God's grace on my life that opened up some favor for me. And the next thing I knew, I'm involved in this new movie coming out, Black Nativity, with Angela Bassett. It's going to be a part of it, as well as Forrest Whitaker, and Tyrese Gibson is coming out Thanksgiving weekend. Jacob Lattimore, Mary J. Blige, just a host of people, Jennifer Hudson.
Yes.
And next thing I know, I'm involved with that and all of these other wonderful things. Winnie Mandela, we're doing a movie that we're getting ready to release September the 6th on her love affair with Nelson Mandela against the backdrop of the apartheid. And we were able to just do some amazing things with film, of which I'm still passionate about and I really enjoy.
Still to come, as it could get much greater. We serve a great God who is infinite, and the possibilities know no boundaries. Bishop Jakes believes an international faith and family film festival is needed to raise the bar and change perceptions about what constitutes a faith-based film. Here's an opportunity to influence the movie industry and the culture at large by tapping into the growing demand for high-quality films with an inspirational and uplifting Christian and family focus. We'll be right back. I'm Jade Harrell.
Let's get ready for some football! My Pink Purse fundraiser presents the first annual Fantasy Football Draft Party and League, Sunday, August 25th from 1 to 6 p.m. at Orlando Gardens, 8352 Watson Road. Register online at survivalessentials.com. Proceeds going to My Pink Purse.
At Proficient Chiropractic, your health is about more than backache and neck pain. It's about optimal function of your whole body. God created the body perfectly and magnificently in His own image. The power that made the body heals the body. The central nervous system is the master controller and lifeline. Let the doctors remove the stress from your nervous system so that healing and life can better flow from above down, inside and out with no interference. Proficient Chiropractic, 2050 Woodson Road, Overland, Missouri. 314-447-0725.
Let's get it together.
Class is back in session. Let's continue with Bishop T.D. Jakes, senior pastor of the Potter's House. Well, there's a lot of power that comes with film and the ability to convey messages through that medium. And we're talking about faith and family and even love and the images that you put forth for African Americans as well. Internationally, you are making quite a bit of change. What does that mean for you?
Well, it's a very exciting time in my life, and one of the reasons that, to quite candidly, that I started these other business initiatives, I've seen so many pastors' kids feel pressured into being a pastor. And I didn't want my children to do that. I wanted my children to have the option to be who they are and to benefit from who I am without having to pretend to be something that they may not be called to be. And so that freed me up from the responsibility of trying to make one of my children be a preacher, And it also gave me an opportunity to express other interests. I love what I do, don't get me wrong. I love being called to ministry, but I have so many other interests that I'm also passionate about. And being a young man who at 16 buried his father who died at 48, I learned to live life to its fullest and not to allow people to pigeonhole you into their expectations, because you don't know when you're going to leave this world. And you have to maximize every moment.
Yeah. Well, ministry has kind of been pigeonholed as well as to be one form or one way to share about God's greatness and how he can be manifest in our lives and what we can do in the work and the people we touch. This really demonstrates what else we can do.
Yes, it's a lot we can do. We need to get out the boat. Yeah. We really do need to get out the boat. Yeah. I mean, when you look at what Mark and Roma did with Bible stories, when they released that on the Discovery Channel and broke all secular records with just a Bible story. Mm-hmm. And I told somebody, you had, I think the opening day, 29 million viewers came to watch the gospel. If you would have tried to preach the gospel, you wouldn't have gotten 29 million viewers. Right. But when you took the same story and did it in a dramatic way, you got 29 million people watching Bible stories. And it just shows you when we put creative energy behind the old story, how it has greater impact.
It does. And see, now you're talking about wisdom and being shrewd here, because we also have gotten a perception that films about faith are just going to be Bible stories and preaching.
Right, and that's not necessarily true. For our company, we tried to infiltrate faith into the mainstream arena of entertainment in a way that is palatable. We don't try to be over preachy, but you do have an encounter with God. We use sparkle to say that if you go down the wrong road, there's going to be consequences to pay, and that sometimes the only thing that bails you out is a praying mama and a praying daddy who brings you through. Those types of realistic, everyday stories that we see played out, whether we want to or not, we see them every day in our home, in our lives, in the barbershops, and everywhere else. Those are not foreign subjects to us, and to see ourselves on screen in a positive way and uplifting as African Americans as well as people of faith, it means something on both levels.
It most certainly does. Well, the mission of my company, RareGem Production, is to promote, produce, and present positive programs. It is important to me to make that just a regular state of being as opposed to an exception or something that we're trying to convince people of. It's just how we exist.
Absolutely. And I think that's something that we really need to take advantage of. I also want to take an opportunity. I called Oprah, or Oprah called me, and we were talking about her life class. I think this was 2012, and I said, we're going into 2013. I've spoken on your life class before. What are you going to do with it in 2013? She says, funny you should say that. She said, I've been thinking about having you back on the life class and doing a show in Dallas. I said, Oprah, if you're going to do a show in Dallas, you should do it at MegaFest.
There we go. And I saw that on the list. I said, see, now y'all getting really ridiculous.
Yeah, this combining your strengths for a purpose, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
And I said, if I'm going to do it, let's do it with something I already have to do, and let's do it in such a way that I can impact your audience as well, and she'll have an opportunity to do her show before an audience that she normally would not do it in front of. And I thought this is a great thing to do. And it's still, those types of things, and let me say this to those that are listening and want tickets, all they have to do is go online to Ticketmasters, and they can get tickets to the Oprah show. Everything else is on mega-fest.com. Okay. And it's worth the trip to come on down and see what God will do if you stretch yourself.
Yes.
He'll do it.
Yes. Well, we serve an enormous God, and he's able to provide us with every blessing in abundance so that we can have enough of everything to share every good work. Bishop Jakes, I know there's only one more minute, and I am certain in my heart that there's no accident that you got to be available to me today in this day. And I just want to receive and allow you to share this word that I know God has given you today.
I would like to say to you and to all of you that are listening that no weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. Every tongue that rises up against you, you don't have to stop what you're doing and fight back. God will condemn it. Be true to who you are. Be true to who God has called you to be. And know that God has a protection over you by the blood of Jesus against disease, against disaster, and against demonic powers. Walk in that peace and in that truth and have a spectacular walk in Jesus Christ.
Glory to God. Thank you, Bishop Jakes.
This is Bishop T.D. Jakes with Jade Harrell, and we cannot wait to see you at MegaFest. Be there.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you. Thanks.
I can't wait to talk to you again face to face.
It was fun. I enjoyed the interview.
Okay.
God bless. Bye-bye.
MegaFest is happening in Dallas, Texas, August 29th through 31st at the Dallas Convention Center. Learn more at mega-fest.com. Let's Get It Together is made possible by the grace, mercy, and provision of our God. Each day, try Him, trust Him, and learn more in the Bible each day. Make Let's Get It Together your access to information, education, and opportunity. Subscribe to the podcast. Find information about our guests, news, notes, and video are ready for you at LGi2.com. That's LGi2.com.
This week, get a fresh new outlook. Let's get it together. Be inspired, informed, encouraged, and entertained. Let's get it together. In the classroom each day at 10 a.m. Information, access, and opportunity. Let's get it together.
Special thanks to Selena J., Anthony Wise, Robin Boyce, Al McDonald, the RareGem family, Harrell, Clear Channel Radio, and Christopher Harrell.
Support for Let's Get It Together comes from the Kwame Building Group, delivering total value through pure construction and program management services.
From RareGem Productions, this is Let's Get It Together.